Hola. Okay. I have been trying all morning very unsuccessfully to multi-stream. So I will achieve that this week. I have as a goal, so we will try to achieve that this week as well as doing promotion. So it's Monday. My stream fall apart again. Wait. Okay. Let me see. Okay. So it's Monday. So as good Monday, I want to talk about the things that I want to achieve this week. If my mic sounds weird or bad, I it's mainly because I wake up on the weekend, right after on Saturday, after our last day of streaming, and I found my mic in the floor with my mic stand and everything. So it's probably a little broken. Okay, hopefully it's not catching sounds from outside. I'm trying to talk out loud, so I see it going the red, so it's worrying me. Let me check what are the filters. Okay, I add some filters more, but let's see. So I have some goals for this week. Actually do. This weekend I have to go to another Artist Alley event, so have to work on that. But what we're gonna see, like where we are, to have to check. Oh my god, why is it so slow today? Like my computer is falling apart. Let's go to the task manager. Like what is consuming so much today? What is it? Okay, the face tracker. Discord I don't need right now, so end up tags. OBS, listing, VTuber Studio. Okay. Don't need this. Like we are ending some tasks to see if it will if we will make it better. So yeah, my goal of this week is that I want to multi-stream, mainly because I think I have the most followers on TikTok, and I tried to stream on TikTok before, but it's interesting. So I download a lot of things so I can have it working with in the PC more than having my phone just recording whatever I do. Then I remember I used to stream on Twitch. The only problem is that it doesn't save my pods forever. So we are gonna stream there too. Mainly too because I have been into the idea of actually monetizing some of these things, so I can show my family it's good that they're investing on me. So yeah, I think our main things have already our focus. Let's see. Okay. So I think so far it should be a little better. It's not. But like the string is small. The thing that's failing is a connection with my iPad, with the app, which is okay because we can always change to Clip Studio Paint. I just wanted to work on like some things that I already have in the iPad. This is our last week doing iPad streams. After this, next week we are only doing Clip Studio Paint. mainly cause like getting this app permanently costs the same amount as buying Clip Studio Paint permanently. Clip Studio Paint have like the 3D models and have like a lot of things, which is a way better investment in the long run. So I just opting for that. Is that desktop music? Okay. I wanna do like costume make some music. I'm thinking on what to do, cause I would like to costume have like more Latin music. I thinking on searching for some artists, but in the meantime I may just try to do it myself, cause I was in music class, and that's enough for me to try to do things. Let me check. Trying to open what we were doing last time on a blank page too. Okay. So I have some goals because I am very go out of plan. Like I easily go out of plan. So shit, what did I do? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what did I do today earlier. I changed my. Let me show. So this is Procreate, right? I moved the thing here. Why am I in white? I moved this thing earlier up and down, but I was very sleepy, so for the life of me I do not remember how I did that. But right now I leave it down. Not because I wanted to leave it down, but because I like I was just like, oh, that's interesting thing. Probably I should check where does it look better in the screen. And now that I did, it's like, okay, it doesn't look good in that bar. How can I move this? And now I cannot move it. I'm like, how do I move? Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. I got it. Anyway, forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, the music thing. So that's a thing I want to do. I just grab like a different side quest every certain amount of time. But yeah, I wanted to think, cause it's Monday, so Monday we can think other than the assets, what I want to do. So some time ago I said that I was gonna make a comic book for the lore, and it totally flopped. I did horribly. I have a stream where I tried to do it one day before because I forgot the time. So this morning I was actually meditating and doing work, trying to not get distracted anymore. Such a pretty VTuber. Okay. My issues aside, if you notice, I have been trying to make my VTuber bigger in the screen because before, sorry to my rigger, I used to think it was so ugly because it moved in weird ways and it will not detect my face. Like I say to my rigger only because I did the drawing for the VTuber. Like I have no issues insulting myself. Okay. I love it when they give it to me. They make a test and then it was moving beautifully. Like I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. It moves way better than my rig. So I was like, yeah, I wanted to keep it. I want to keep it like that. But then I actually got it and started streaming with it, and I was like, it's moving a little weird. Like I'm trying to make it like a little bigger so you can see it. Cause it's really pretty, so I like when it appears in the videos. The thing is that I was for the longest time thinking like it was so weird that it was like, or not detecting my face, or it was not blinking. I forgot my glasses. I just blink and it actually detected and I realized where are my glasses. Cannot see. Okay. Sorry, I came out of the screen. Okay. I was like, yeah. I was weirded out. I was like, why is it not reading properly? Why is it not like aligning with what I'm doing? And I was like, I tried to hide it. I tried to put it small in my streams. And then recently my camera just started dying for the classes I am on, like the classes and Korean classes and all these things. The teacher need to see my face, need to see that I'm doing the correct. Like in Korean, they just need to see that I'm putting my mouth in the correct way, so like I can make a sound. But in Thai classes, they actually need to see my face for assistant. They just need to see that I am there. So I did that, and then the camera kept dying. And this camera I have it since I started streaming on 2022. And it was a very cheap camera. So I was like, okay, it was cheap, it was everything. My things are lasting so long, even though they're cheap. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna just use the thing and I'm gonna buy from like my favorite brand. They have discounts in cameras. It's gonna be so expensive, but let's get it. And I got it, and it was so clear. It was such a difference. It was such a difference. Yep, it was such a difference. So I like put it, and I was so happy in my classes. They can see my clear. I'm not gonna say smooth face, but they can see my clear face. It's like all cool, and then I was like, okay, I'm gonna try streaming again. I connected, and like magic, now whatever I do, the VTuber follows. So all this time, I was trying to not bring it to my rigger, because it was not their issue. It was mine. I have a cheap camera that did not catch my face. And now it does. So I'm happy about it. And I realized, like, oh, I did such a good design. Anyway, I will at some point drop that 2.0, but I'm so happy that most of the things I did with this VTuber, even though it has passed, 3 years, because I debuted on 2022, April 22, I still like the art I did, and it's good because it took me like 2 months to make it, and design and everything, and I still like it. I will do more versions because I love it, but and I probably will do some little facial changes, like maybe the nose. The nose is itching me. I will love to change the nose, but then I think that's the main thing I will love to change. Then everything else, my face, the makeup, the eyebrows, the hair is wild. I don't know how did I make that much hair. I will separate it properly because I didn't know much about them, so as you can see, when I move, it moves weird. It's not my regular fault. I didn't know how to separate the hair. So I just cut in some places, so it kinda like enough. But then that's it. So I think I will just like go ahead and cut more the hair, fix some things. Hair have never been my thing. And I will probably, don't know, I want way more VTubers. Yeah. That are my inside thoughts. I have been trying to like become more. Oh, I can see the mic is catching oxide noises. Let me see. Filter. If I put like deeper in the close threshold, does it catch less? Does it catch more? I need to see a tutorial in base of this because it's catching less now. Let me. Okay, now it's catching the oxide noises, so yep. I think my idea was right. And now it looks like it's not catching anything, but it's catching my voice, so that's good. I'm practically screaming too, like I see the thing going to the red. It's mainly because I got the issue that I'm too shy or like too quiet during the video, so it barely registered my voice. I drink a coffee this morning, so that wouldn't happen. But So horrible background color that I have right now. Okay. I drink a coffee. I cannot try to hype myself up to do these streams. So hopefully I should not. It should not be a moment where you cannot hear me. At the same time, I'm trying. Like I'm put a filter. I put so much space between me and the mic so I don't pick up too. So we have it that. Again, it seems that it's not catching oxide noises, which I hope, but it's catching every noise I do. Okay, so let's close the threshold 50, let's say. Okay. And then we open it, the wax sound like 50, right? Okay, let's do 60. Ah shit, it crashed again. Life is so hard. I think I've studied computer science. Okay. Dale. Oh shit. Okay, but like, why are you picking? Trying to understand this shit. Just like softer sounds. It's catching again. What? What did I do wrong? Okay, I don't. I don't get it, but like we are getting there. I need to watch more tutorials. Okay, what was I saying? No, I have been like 30 minutes just doing dumb things. Anyway, what I was saying is that where's my chat here? Go here. Okay, so we got some goals for this week. I always have to like have to start Monday by putting goals, because if not, I forget halfway what we need to do. So one is that at some point I gonna achieve multi-stream. And then how do you rely multi-stream? Multiple output. Good for me. Okay, so we're gonna achieve this at some point. Mainly because we wanna make this monetizable. So I can prove like, cause in like I was proving my parents that like it sounds so sad. I was proving my family that like TikTok is monetizable because I make 0.16 back. And I was like, that's a start. That proves something. I was like, mother used to like my dad support a lot my mom when she started doing like social media for different apps, and she did earn money. So I was like, so now give me the same grace. So right now we did that so far on TikTok, so I can see the opportunity. So I will make my goal list for monetizable monet. Where we live in bad. Yes. So our goal mainly, I'm going to multi-stream because I think the goal on TikTok is 10k followers. I'm gonna go to 3, so we are getting somewhere there. YouTube, I don't know. I last time I checked, it was so realistic for me that I just stopped checking. Like the 10K in TikTok is already so crazy that I just like kind of lost hope. But should I pick her? The whole thing went red. Gonna separate more. Okay, but okay, I was worried to keep catching that side. But I saw that on Twitch. That's up. Twitch is 50 followers to start like become a partner, was it? Something. And I have 21 there. Why? I have no idea. I think from back from 2022. So we got 20 there. 21. So that means that we are almost, like we are going to halfway to get there. So it's way easier that one. So the goal will be to multi-stream, because at the same time I like to stream in YouTube, because it keeps my bots right. But at the same time, I don't want to miss anything that no one is saying, so I want to have the chat open. So I have to see, our goal is to like have to, like, by the way, by the filter I put, I cannot see anything in my iPad. I just see through this little Maya, like this little stocking texture, like, I don't know how do you call that. But I have to see through the filter to see my iPad, and it's so painful in my eyes, I should stop. So you see me doing this, I'm trying to look around the filter thing. So yeah, so we have multiple outputs, and our idea too is to have multiple chat, because so far, while we don't have like many people chatting here, we have two in the last time I have been. So we have on Friday one person writing, which is already, I wanna say it's already a lot. I want to, like, they actually talk a lot. I wanna tap myself in the shoulder and be like, yeah, ow. Yeah, I did that. Okay, so, and before that, we did have one person asking a question, so that's good enough. That's enough for my ego. Okay, am I subscribed only mode? No. I remember marking no, but let me check this. What is settings? What's operación termina? Oh, okay. I think I'm updating so many things of this, and I have no idea what's going on. It's like found what is it? Editor público, video, persona. Ya, cualquiera. Numeración básica, ya. Yeah, everything is well. Sorry, I'm talked a lot to myself. Anyway, so I was saying, yeah. So we have for multiple goal, then I have to do my goal chart. Then we need to do more assets. But the main thing is that I think most of the things that we're gonna be doing is gonna go to the book. Oh, I don't think I explained this topic then. So I don't think I was say I was gonna do a comic for the lore. I totally procrastinated through the whole process, so that never happened. We did a very cheaty comic that I did talk to the event, and I did was so embarrassed of like taking to the event. People stopped. People was like, "Oh, that's so good," like you tried though. You try. And I was like crying of embarrassment, like, yeah, I thank you. You can take it free. Then I made it myself and everything, so it was free. But I was so embarrassed. I will never do it again. I need to be responsible. So I realized that writing is not my thing. I don't read that much too. So like I love to read Wikipedia articles, fan fiction. So there is no quality reading here. Um, I love comics too, but I'm not a writer type, so I already kind of go do it. And at the same time, I'm good at directing people, but I cannot direct myself to do this comic. So I was like, what's something I all you take a break in between words? What is something that I always wanted to do? And that's concept art. Like my whole career, I wanted to focus on concept art, and then I started making products, and I was like, what can I make concept art for? Let's make products. Now I'm selling them. But yeah, so for that reason, what's a bird in my window? Okay, he left. Um, sorry if the birds get like el pájaro. If the pájaros get to like close to my window, I'm pretty sure there is an entrance for my roof that I cannot get into, and then they get stuck there, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna die. So I kind of have to scare them off sometimes. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I wanna make a concept art book of my lore, and then I can just write the concept. It will be like a thesis, since I love my thesis book so much that I cannot show it because I forgot to remove the names. But it's gonna be more of a thesis and explanation of what was my thought behind making a VTuber, what was the goal of that, and then like what are my goals to future with it. Because I would love to do a lot more things, and then when I was making the VTuber, I actually have way more concepts I wanted to do. I would like to like do an Iron Man thing where I just like invest so much money on having more VTubers. At the same time, I was thinking about getting a 3D one. Yeah, and all that I wanna make it into a book, not because I think I want people to like hear my thoughts. It's because a lot of the events I like to go to requiring you having a book for you to sell products, and I wanna make that book so like at least even if people don't buy it, I already have it there so I can sell more products. But yeah. Now I thinking about the concept that I'm making costume products, and I don't know how will the shop separate that for that. So I have to check all that. Like I make a plan that like that's not I have not seen other people do before, so then I stress myself now. But yeah, so we have the multi output, the goal, and then I wanna post TikTok videos because well we have I think we have the bigger following in TikTok. We have like 2,800 follow. Where's your head in the way? Okay. 2,800 followers there. They're mainly go because I do tutorials. So I wanted to check the things I wanna do because with these TikTok videos I wanted to like I said I was gonna do assets today and I somehow just talking. It's Monday, it's a long day and I don't have work like 11:11. Let's ask for a wish. Money. Okay. I don't have much to do today, so we are kinda okay with just having a very long stream. Like I do have something to do, but that one is wild. I making the back I talking stream before of like my boot things like the walls that you make are artisanally boots of. Well, I went to buy little wheels for it to push around yesterday. Today I have to buy all other things and have to with the help of my mother we are taking all the big machines and cutting things so we can fit it. And then like after some effort it should be workable. We should check if we actually like did it or we just like ruin good materials that we happen to buy. What? My headphones fall. Okay. So for my TikTok video, so far I wanna just post 3 times a week because I used to do that, and then I got lazy. So Mondays are no video; they are tutorial. There are tutorials of what normally like how to draw mascots and do things like that. This one I wanted to be mainly promoting the streams. And then last one I wanted to be just a wild video of whatever project I'm making that week, semana. Just a video of what I'm doing that semana. Okay. So what will be like? Okay. So that will be like, or Monday or Wednesday or Friday. And that's something we don't need to care that much about. So I'm sleeping. Let's check. Is that my only goals? Like the thing with this, oh yeah, we are finishing the products. I have a list of the products. So product finish. We are not gonna have these products for the event on Wednesday. Because I miscalculate a lot of things and I do just end up realizing I don't have money to order them. So I just was like, just gonna give them for the next event. Gonna focus on doing something different for this one. So we got like product finito. And then last one, we're gonna do the posters for printing. So this one we are gonna do some trial and fail. I got a printer, so they're not gonna be the best quality, but I gonna just make them on home because they're supposed to explain what are we doing with at the moment commission things we plan. Well, I plan. Don't know what you did. Okay, so that are my 5 goals for this week. So what we're gonna, and this is the probably the last week we're gonna be working on making products and like that. Like the little products. Because next, from now on, we're focusing on 2 things. One is the book. Second is the costume products. Like, is the last thing we're just illustrating oh no, it's something die. Okay, give me a second. Like, we. So that's the reason why we are not using this anymore, as you can see. But anyways, so we're gonna be focusing on products and we're gonna be focusing on our inventions. Because I got really pissed this week with one of my many bosses. So I'm leaving a lot of jobs this year. So we're gonna focus on making this monetizable and focusing on how to we can push. I think I wanna just focus on social media because I wanna push more things for my uh artisanal events, and I think most of these things are very risky ideas. So let's have something to back on, because before to back on we have like the many jobs. Oh my puta madre. It just for a second, wait. Before I have like the many jobs I can jump to, but then now we don't really have that, so we have to consist in me, myself, and I. So that's gonna be our main concept. Now, as I said, everything we do probably gonna be used for the book from now on. So we have the freedom to make this a little bit more rough. For this thing, this is the intro place, I say. Normally we are planning a room here. It's pretty annoying. It's like a lot of detail. And we have that. So far we can work on the things, but a lot of these type of things I was planning to just do them in 3D too. But that's gonna take some time, so we are running to adding some color to this. Now, where is my example? Like, I'm opening the example thing so I can. Like, I am going to probably in the background be one watching my reference, and second is a part of the video when I really just remove the music and I start looking for a reference for what I want to do. In this case, I'm gonna keep pushing the multi-stream right now. Like, gonna watch what else can I do. Which maybe is a bad idea to have while I'm actually making a stream, but yo, it looks so big in comparison to other times. Anyway, so gonna be putting color on it. Actually, I have to put an illustration on it. Oh yeah, I really remember there's another thing we need to do. And is that we are gonna make a little. So, where is it? Wait. Ah. So you see how I am in this void of my background colors to talk? I was thinking about it because I will love to act. I forgot to act that shot in full screen. Anyway, I will love to act like this. The streamer have when I'm just like in one side and then the shot is going in the other and all that. But I was thinking like, what setting will be good for that? Because I don't want to have inside my home. You know, so like I don't think that's very appealing. And then I remember that a lot of my notifications are like, the shop is here. So I'm like a Milan shop, and then like a traveling shop, and then my booth I fix it so it look like I'm coming out from my window to look at you and be like, yo, what's up? So I was like, what if we do that? What if I'm just make the layout so it look like I'm talking to you from my window, like, yo, what's up? You know? So I wanna act that too. So that's probably mainly what we are gonna work on today. Like I'm gonna probably be switching between things, but it's gonna be on the assets. We're doing that. We're going there. We're going there. Ah. Okay. I need to buy a chair too. Like I have a table chair from downstairs. Okay. Where am I? What was gonna do? I need a sizes for that. Okay. So I gonna search for some reference. I gonna turn the desktop audio off because I gonna be watching some videos of how to do the multi-stream properly. Cause like I see like it's like the videos tell you like, oh my god, use OBS, but then other ones are like use stream elements. So it's like if your OBS already have it, why am I using stream elements? But I'm trying to get it. So our main goal here is one, Twitch, because that's the place I like to make the least to monetize, and second, TikTok, because that's the place where I have the most followers. And we need to connect them to YouTube because YouTube needs to be there to like save for videos, right? So the idea is to connect them to these two places, because all of them have a goal. We got money, we got fame, and we got the thing that we can actually keep the videos there for the long run. So I need to find something like that. So okay, so let's go for that. Then some people put Kick. I have never in my life heard about Kick, other than recently for like streamers that are very problematic. So I may need to check that too. I looking at the stream, I realizing I open my eyes a lot, but I don't smile. They look like I'm genuinely concerned. I'm trying to like smile more. Okay, I'm gonna be checking these things. Oh yeah, the reason why I changed to this one is because I need to add my two things. I get distracted and I forget that I put the camera one and not the waiting for something stream. Just let me like I'm a mess with these things. So mainly like Procreate have a very weird way to put type of photos. So I'm searching just for like one more reference and then we can start. Sorry. Oh my god, I found like my original like concept for the VTuber, which if you see the original concept, you may notice that I changed nothing. I really just sit down there and I was like, this is my Genshin Impact, see? And I gonna keep my Genshin Impact, see? Let's make a VTuber. I know. And then I didn't change anything. And it took me 2 months. Like, people say it's Leo time, it's like, yeah, because I put no thought on it. The first concept I made, and I was like, yeah, that's nice. Like, I think it's because I was in such a hype to get a VTuber, so I just like jump right into it. Because normally I'm a big overthinker. I have series that I have been planning for like 13, 12 years. I have not show anything about it because I was like worried, like, what if people think this? What if people think that? But then the VTuber is like, I wanted to start streaming, I wanted to do all that, I wanted to be part of that niche. And for now, I don't talk to no one, so like, it was for nothing. But then, like, I hurry up so much to it, I put no thought on it. I just was like, okay, first design was on point, let's just keep that. So yeah, I find it very funny. Trying to find the cabin. Let's sneak the oxide cabin so I can paint. Just need to copy the colors. Where are you? Ah, it's here. Okay. So let's check. Okay. So this is a cabin from outside. I wanna work with that. Oh, I already did cabin. Okay. This is my VTuber full body. In case you have never seen it. You have some TikTok. Okay. I very much in love with her. She's the goals. Okay. So, this was the concept art. Like, I was drawing different Genshin Impact characters, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna draw like myself as Genshin Impact character. And I was like, oh my god, I would like to have an OC of Genshin Impact. So this is like very old. I try to do like a lot of faces. And then I was like, okay, I like the glasses, I like the thing. I didn't use the glasses like that. So I was like, okay, you can see like I opted for not having glasses. And I was like, let's do that. So I put the giant sword and then I created a concept. It's exactly the same. Like you can, the only thing is that the necklace for me, it become like the t-shirt half down across and then we have a design in the neck too that it didn't have before. Used to have like little circles coming from the thing. I removed that because that's not very accurate. That earring is still the same. Hair is still the same. Gloves again, they used to be like more calm. I changed it to be more like the shoes. Shoes is still the same. Like you can see the shoes is still the same. Just a little more detail. Pants are the same, she's got thicker. Back used to have something weird coming outfit. I believe, yeah, we remove it. I remove it. Gloves used to be very simple. I updated them so they are like very long. And they just look like the shoes. They are just like exactly like the shoes. Um then I act like the one hand like left hand have like more details. This one was supposed to be a rosario, the thing you used to pray. I changed it to have like a little gem, so it feels like it have the vibe. It's because of the year I used to inspire for this. So it's like a year after like Spain left, but then it's still like a lot of influence. I pretty sure I have a specific time. I call it the time of the tapada because that's when women used to cover their face and only leave one eye out, so nobody will see them. Mainly if they were a married woman, they didn't want like people to see a single woman. They didn't want like men are so like they didn't want men to like see them and try to hunt them down or something. So I actually give her that detail with like the thing that is coming out her body. I wanted to have the idea that she can cover her face with it too, but then she's using it as a decoration thing, as something to make her look bigger, more than just covering herself. I act for that the detail of like the Inca things where you normally have llamas in Peru, but I decided to change for dragons because she's Dark Dragon. Then you have a lot of designs. The reason why I chose gold is mainly because um, the Incas, they love gold. She's from Peru, so she love gold. It shows like a status that she wanna be in. It's like she's bigger, she's better than everyone else. Even if she does not believe it, it does sell the show. It sells people wanna buy from someone that they believe is successful. And then the purple is because back in the time I chose, the time of the tapada, purple was a color that represents riches because it was hard to find. So she have everything purple because she's that. She can go everywhere. She can go everywhere she want. For her, money is no issue. For her, um, like all these shows are no issue. She's putting the show that people want to see, even though she's probably everything's fake. So you can see. Then we keep the hair the same. That the only difference is that originally for this, you can see the thing wasn't dark, big and everything. It's because she wasn't a seller. She was supposed to be a scholar. So I make her look like this with the idea that she is like traveling, but she's more of a scholarly type of thing. And then I use the scholar image to sell it more like, oh yeah, let's make it more fancy and let's make a seller. So she looks elegant, she looks like she knows what she's doing, but she's a seller. She's using her knowledge to make money. But yeah, you can see how like only some little tweaks make her more humble, more like someone that cares about books and more smart. And I feel that's a big glasses thing, because when we remove the glasses, the same outfit just gives a different vibe. I think that's why I removed the glasses, because I wanted her to look more like a show person, and I make a second version of her more in nowadays, where she doesn't need to be a show, but she needs to just be calm, because the story of this one is okay. I'm going to interrupt her. So the main lore of my VTuber is that she is a seller. She is a traveling merchant, and after getting herself hand down, because she have a vision that she doesn't have in the VTuber form, because she hide it purposely, so people will not know how she's doing her whole show thing. For a lot of art I have, like Morgan Chin directed, she actually have her vision. In the this week, uh, schedule, we add more things. So the schedule have I need to color check these things, because I was very sleepy when I dropped it. Some of these things are not color check. The first time we add the stickers, we started with something simple. Then we did a successful, like we go one person in chat, so we add the gold details. You can see the one here and the one here. This time we didn't just got a whole conversation in chat, but we actually got to stream every day, which means I added a vision. It's not the same color of this gold thing, so I may need to change it. It's upside down because she made her own vision out thing, As I say, she's like more of a show person, so the most that you don't recognize this thing as an actual one, she will love it because she don't want people to know. And then the second one is a bag of Mora, because I like it. Okay, so this thing is getting more with more things. At some point, I hope I can get it like as cloudy as like someone who have lived a lot of life. And next week we hopefully change the posters to be more eye calling than just this. I'm already kind of working on it, but let's check. You should ignore all my other projects. If it's not the one we're going to just ignore it. I forgot where is the page. Here. Okay. So, as you can see, her main thing is that she's not a fighter. She's she used her vision to make portals so she can travel different places and sell her things. So then people think the story that she just have this big pulls the car and is really fast, and that's how she goes everywhere and travels with no issue. In reality, it's the portals. So she tried to hide that, but then once someone realized they are trying to take it from her, so she makes a portal to get herself far away from the issue. Because again, she's not a fighter, so she cannot just fight them off. This portal takes her as fast as it can, and it takes her out of the game. Now she's here, stuck in real world. And then because that was in 2022 and I did take a long break of streaming, to the point I think if I graduated I wouldn't have been wrong. So I actually changed the story to not take place that time, but then take place after the 3 years she took off break, where she's trying to her best to survive, but then she realized, yeah, it's a life where you are doing what you're supposed to do, thinking constantly that like this is what you're supposed to do, not be happy, but like just take care of responsibilities. It's probably a life not worth living. So she's preferring to right now try everything she can for as little she have left than actually trying. And mainly because I'm using the concept, like the first time I presented this, I used the concept that, because I was in that part, I was like in Inazuma of the Genshin Impact of the game. So you said the concept that the reason why she cannot go back is because the gods are not in this world. So she lost the connection and now she doesn't have like a vision. The vision goes empty. And then she's able to feel this passion. So then she starts forgetting slowly things. She starts forgetting who she is, where she was, what's the reason that she's here or the person that she was. And then she tries to survive at first, like just make living, but then after some years, when her hair started changing, she realized, oh, so she's actually forgetting who she was. She's really forgetting who Dark Dragon was. And that's the moment that she decides that doesn't matter how little she has left, of how little time she has left of the personality that she does remember. But she wanna enjoy that moments and she wanna live that person that live in her memory, the big dark dragon that she knows that she's not right now, and she wanna be her. She wanna be her before everything is gone. So I trying to do that whole concept. That's the thing I'm gonna make in the book more. The two parts: the person that she thinks she was, and the person that she is right now. How much she's trying. I want to do that in a very nice comic, but I'm not a comic person, so I'm very annoyed with myself. So I'm just streaming and then talk about the idea. So we are putting on that. As you may see, I'm not gonna do anything special for this background. Like I'm not gonna change the way I draw, so I'm gonna start painting on top of it. Okay. Oh, we have 2 layers for this. Okay. So we're gonna work first on the early architecture. Okay. So I think like everything should be made out of the same wood, right? So everything should be brown. It's kind of like I think that's it. Just gonna remove from the parts I don't think will be brown. Damn it. Okay. So. Ah, damn it. Apple pencil. Okay. So. Yeah, so that's the main thing I want to do. And then like just put it all that. I put in the pencil to charge for a little while I'm check how can we do this multi. Okay, while this charge I'm just gonna have you talking to me. Uh, okay, I have to like do something for my sister. But yeah, I'm checking right now like there's a free wiggle alert for multi streamers. I'm checking these things. Like I check one for the chat. So we have that. I also checking some other things. What I was gonna say, like I open. Oh yeah, I have all this time like be posting my I gonna be streaming moment. I don't receive any likes or any viewership. And then recently I realized I forgot to add hashtag. So I went ahead and I added hashtag today, and we did receive 3 likes, which is good. Like it showed that maybe I am like, as I say before, I am the person who's very lost and doing things wrong. Like back when I was streaming on 2022, like around the pandemic. We were free of the pandemic I think back then. But yeah, like when I was streaming, I was like doing all this was like when VTubers were just like I was seeing VTubers like they just appear, so it was everything way easier. I I need to now like put more effort and do all these things. I know I'm not realizing of that. I think. Let me see. I have to answer. Like my sister asked me to answer a survey. So I'm just like, what platform do I use? Like, okay, Instagram or Facebook. I use Facebook Market to buy second hand things. Twitter. I'm lying to. Okay. How many how long do I spend on social? I forgot to YouTube. How long do I spend in social media? Not gonna lie, I think every hour of the day. So let's just put like how much I like say I stream 5 days. That's already 25 hours. If I stream 5 hours, like just run it up because I know some days I stream 5 hours, but then I stay in the computer all the time. So that's already like how many minutes? Okay, I'm already like I already count 25 hours, so it's gonna be more than that. After the contact with family friends, it's gonna be more, right? A week. Okay, girl. Let me see. Just my sister wrote me today. My brother sent me 2 videos before. Just gonna put like 10 plus. Okay. Like half of my family is in a different country, so yeah, I'm just putting this survey. I have no idea what is this for. Social interaction frequency and perspective on social support. Social media. Which is a bad thing to do while I'm streaming. So let's see. How many different people do you exchange messages with at least 1 week in your main platform? A week. I just my family got like 5 members there, then 6, then 7, then what's it like? I think my friends 10. You want to say like 6 to 15. How many close contacts would you say you have in social media? You consider my face, that would be like 45. Well, actually, I would say 6. Okay. Okay, following the items, use a scale of 5 points, 1 never, 5 is often. I send directions to you every day. Yes. Okay. The pencil is almost charged away. Let's see. I comment and reply other people post 3 times a week. Just at least on TikTok I do. I like or react to posts daily. Yes. I use social media to talk about personal problems. Nope. Well, again, that's a bad thing to say while I'm streaming. Kinda. And then I discuss my feelings or emotions with people on social media. Kinda. I ask for advice, important decisions, ex school, family. Like, I feel I'm the bad. Cause like a lot of my friends are artists, so like every decision I make for art, and that's my main job, I have to send it to them. Huh. I like that this thing is cashing. I'm just biting my lip. Yeah, I will say probably agree. Like, gonna put a 3 again. I talk about topics I consider private or sensitive with people I make online. To see, that's the thing, because a lot of friends I make, I do make them online, because I'm, I'm in a country that's not mine, so that's the only way left I have as a child to make friends. I just gonna say yeah. Then if I have a personal problem, I could find someone on social media to listen to me. I would put a 3. I can get careful advice on social media when I need it. That's, I think, yeah. Like, Google is a very useful tool. I feel emotionally supported by people I interact with online. I do have a very positive, like, everything online. Little times I get to socialize with people that are actually very nice. I can rely on my social media contacts in a crisis. Okay, that's a little one. The people don't normally live here, and I crisis I might like Earthquake. Let's see, who do you usually contact the most when you need emotional support? My siblings. How does differ you with your offline in-person social support? Very. Okay. Writing my sister like I'm streaming while you ask me this, so I feel offended about how much I use social media. Okay. Well, what I was, oh yeah. Pencil should be okay. How much do you have? Okay, it's almost full. Let's transition. Okay, so now I guess we got like a different of like some dark areas, some not so dark areas. I think we can remove this from parts that have nothing to do. Okay, and then there is this one, which I believe. And then maybe this one. Yep. At some point we are gonna make a better version of this. I actually no wait, why am I saying that? I can fix this. Let's go to canvas, let's go to crop and resize. Let's make this a little longer. Like here, and then let's make this one like here. Oh no, I move it for some reason. Like I think like this is good. Okay. So now let's go to this one is a sister, right? So fuck. Which is okay. It's like you see this space from here to here. We should probably take it down. And then that's how much it should last. Two. Then again here. I love the idea of concept art because I can just go like, yeah, it may look a little rough, but like, that's concept art, that's my concept, and that's my art. I was wrong with the measurement. Isn't that the magic of concept art? Actually, the reason why I wanted to do concept art when I was growing up is because of Overwatch. Like, I am a big fan of Overwatch. Yeah, to the point that, oh my god, I I am a really big fan of the art of Overwatch. Which that's a wild thing to say with like how many are 34 are is there of there like rule 34. But when I was growing up, like I saw Overwatch, it was like in that time you need to pay to get Overwatch, so I never really played it. And it was saying, I'm not a fan of shooting games. Like I couldn't play Fortnite because I get scared. But I got my should download on my computer now. I actually have it on my Switch, so I'm gonna see if I can connect my Switch at some point so I can play. But the thing is, like, I was such a fan. I tried to like draw on everything, and then as I was like searching, because I will constantly be searching for art of Overwatch, I found one person who did their like it was like their own version of Overwatch if they were like Thai. So they make a Thai character for Overwatch. Which again, I don't know why my life be running around Thai. I remember if I needed to do a project, and then I love the idea of like this Thai character for Overwatch. So I save it. I still have like the drive of like the person that they did it. So I save it, and I love the idea of like so many consec and everything. And then I learned that that was consec art, and I was like, oh my god, I love that part. Where can I get more of that? So then I got a lot of art books because of that. And I even got like the art of Overwatch. So I can see more of the concept art that they made behind it. I love that whole thing. I was like, I wanna do that. I wanna make concept art. And that's like the thing is like I don't play Overwatch that much, but it have affected me so much because the reason why I did went to university because I didn't wanna go was because I watched a video from this artist from Blizzard. They ended to make like a lot of Overwatch things. They start like making fan art, and then Blizzard hired them, but they need a university degree so they can get a visa in a different country. So they recommend getting a university degree. So I was like, oh my god, like impressible 16-year-old because I graduated like at 17. I was like, oh my god, I wanna do that. Do I just need a degree? I wanna work at Blizzard. I wanna make concept art for them. So I just went ahead and joined university. ¿Qué es eso? ¿Tienes caña? Ah, ok, gracias. Ok, sí, tal vez no quiero. Ok. Ok, chao, gracias. Ok. A ti iba a llevar eso para el arbolito, si me olvidé. Espera. No, no, no te lleves eso. I forgot to mute, but mother bring me some drink. Anyway, what I was saying? Oh yeah. So the other thing that got me to go to university because I really didn't wanna go. Wait a minute. I think something wrong about that one. Hmm. Okay. Um. Okay. So this is cool. Like I've done this type of concept art before for my series thing. I don't think it was like this detail. I don't think I have it. Let me check. Let me check. Let me check. And again, if I don't put it, don't look at it. This one. I make like a little basement thing. It look a little out of place, like everything. I was in the process of working on it. But yeah, so I made this one before. So we have a concept of how the one I'm making right now should look at that. Because as you can see with that one, I don't really do much. Again, if I don't put it, don't look at it. Close your eyes. Okay. So here. Um. Choop, 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 choop. Okay. Okay, so let's continue with this. Maybe let's do like this line here, so it's a little. We have a little of thickness in the floor. What the thing here? Same. Just so we can have some thickness in the walls, so we know that like they're like thick walls. The closet maybe doesn't need that. Okay. Um. Oh, fuck. All good. So yeah, as you can see, it's not very big, mainly because it's a traveling cabin, and I think I'm already pushing my luck with how big it is. Like I'm trying to fix what mother gave me. Leche make chicha morada negrita. They make chicha. It's a traditional Peruvian drink. The thing is that she put in like this fancy container with a straw and everything, and I don't think she realized that since the straw is very long and it hits the bottom, all the things that chicha have inside, you will suck it first. So chicha has like made of corn, lemon, and all these things. So a lot of pulpa just stay in the bottom part. Anyway, I'm gonna continue doing the little home. So I think this transparent is a thing that like. Okay, so now we're just gonna color them. And then I need to watch something because I am falling asleep again. Mm-hmm. I want just one thing, and then like I find it like a lot of drama channels, and I don't want the drama. I just want. Like I just want I have get like very much in love with this to creators, which are a couple, which I have been seeing them for a long time. But then, like, there's things that you put attention as you grow up. And it's mainly their relationship, because they're both creative people. How they, like, jump from each other to, like, create different things. And I love that. I wanna find that. I wanna at least have friends. I wanna have artist friends that I can jump and do things with. It's way so hard. So I'm just trying to see what am I gonna watch. Okay, let's see this. I even watch their apps because it's so fun. Okay. Okay. Yesterday I was watching with my siblings like Knives Out, the new one that they're moving. It's so good. We are the detective type that love to watch these movies and like guess who is gonna be the killer like that. The thing is that most of the time we just catch it right away. So we don't we didn't just catch like the killer, we catch like why they did it, the setting, everything. So we aren't much to watch this type of like movies. Cause kinda like we just kinda get it right away. So the first time we watched Knives Out, we have the spoiler they have been like a long time. They already take out the second one. We kind of already knew there was like spoilers if you haven't watched it or anything about it. It's Chris Evans. Um, so it's just like the whole thing was like, oh, it's just Chris Evans, fine. But then the ways they got there and the twists were something that we weren't expecting. We were keep questioning ourselves, like how they did it, and then until the end that we realized, oh, okay, I see. And it was so fun. We were like, we need to watch the second one because we were spoiled the first one by TikTok. I really like this. I normally don't use straws I cannot see because I hate it. I need to see because I need to know if it's clean. But I drinking from this one, it feels good. Pretty sure that the first ones, first sips I took and everything was on it. I'm sure that you already eat a cockroach or something, but like it's okay. It's okay. I need to be okay with this type of things. What I was thinking about? Oh yeah, so we watched the second one. And the second one, like the thing is that once you watch a movie that we have watched many, they like wow, that's amazing. You kinda just expect them to follow for the second one, and then don't surprise you that much because you already know what's the dynamic. So as the second one come along, we were totally blown up. It was totally different than the original, and we were like, okay, it wasn't probably much of our liking, but that was crazy. So of course we were waiting for the third one. So when the third one came out, we sit down, we prepared everything, we watched it, and again we were totally lost. We didn't know what to do. We knew it, we catch it, and then at the end somehow we were still wrong. I don't know if we are just too stupid, we were not smart as I thought, but I love the Knives Out movie because we never catch 100% of everything that happens until the end. So like I love to, cause like none of the movies are the same except for the there is one character that is the same. It's the what's it called? The detective. The detective is always the same. His character is the same. Nothing changes about him, which is amazing. but then everything else does. The setting, the issue. So, like the characters, how it happens, like everything is so different. It's always like me in shock, like, how can this be so good? I wanna keep waiting for these movies. Hopefully they keep taking them out. Hopefully they don't change and ruin everything. But yeah, the first Knives Out take place on like a no a mansion, just like, cause I wouldn't say it's as big as a mansion, the house, but it's like a rich person house. And then we are there, and then the whole family is just like connected by like family bond, and then like is this rich person, they're all wanna kill him for his money. So then we're going like, okay, cool. We kind of know that right away, and then we have to go. And then something that you get to know to right away is who is the killer. So then you have the detective teaming up with like this girl who is innocent and nice but really smart, and then they have to go to the thing. It's like very nice. I really like it. Sorry, I there was a video, something happened. Okay, so it's like, yeah, you have the setting of like everyone kill him for his money, obviously. Everyone have different reasons why, and then like a lot of things are going on. You were like, okay, you get to learn a lot of things. A lot of things happen, but like the main setting is just like family setting. Cool. Second one does not take family setting. It's a friend setting. They rich friends, like, wow. And then now, the intention of why they will kill her is not that clear, but it comes out that the thing is like, she knows the truth of like who really invented this thing. It was her and not this person. So they're probably killing her for that truth, and that's all. But then you keep seeing these things, and you're like, okay, who will be the person that does this? And then last one, the one that just came out, is in a church, which I didn't expect them to take it. There was like a church, and then we are like, who killed the main priest? And in this one is way wilder because yeah, everyone again have reasons why to kill this person, but it's like when everyone want to, then who really will? So it's like I find it amazing. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm got distracted again, but let's watch this. Okay, so we need some. Let's look at our reference again. Okay, so it was a little too bright. So let's make a color palette of this. So we have a dark area. It's like a super dark area. No, we're keeping it on that one. Okay. So yeah, that's an amazing movie. I really hope to see more. I don't know. I wanna find two because I don't wanna just wait for them to take more movies. I wanna find more detective movies that let me go like, yeah. Like my I think too, I have to watch it in the moment with my siblings because we committed a mistake that we watched Wednesday separately, and then like at the third episode, I already knew what was going on, so I told it to them. I was like, hey, I think this is going on. And then they gaslight me. They went on in 10 minutes saying that, like, oh, they're trying to not tell me the plot, but at the same time telling me, like, how I'm not there and I kinda got it, but it's not that. And they just gaslight me and then keep saying that they didn't. They keep saying that they genuinely forgot the plot. They just happened to forget the plot, so then they didn't know what they were telling me. I was like, no, like, no. Like, I presented all these things to you. And then you two went like, ooh, you were so close. I'm sure you will get it next time. I'm like you will be so shocked when the end gets, because it's not that. And I was like, what? But everything is pointing that it's that. What do you mean? So then I just have to like kinda try to take theories out of my head, and I was like, what? Wait, how? What's going on then? What am I watching? And then the end hit, and it was exactly what I said. So I was like, this. I'm like, why did they try to? Why did they gaslight me? They have no purpose to. Like, we weren't betting, we weren't anything. Like, what was their issue? And then they keep saying they just forgot. Like, my brother said that he wasn't watching it, and then my sister said she just forgot the plot. And I was like, okay, I get it. If you aren't watching it or you forgot the plot, why will you tell me that? Like, why will you act like you know? I forgot. I have to check my calendar. Do I need to do anything today? I just realized I didn't fix the carpet. Okay. Let me see. I don't have this class this week. I don't. Este evento. Don't have this too. Tomorrow we have a long stream too, because I don't have anything to do. Well, actually, my sister may end earlier, so maybe not. Um, I don't think I have much to do this week, other than prepare for the event. But I mean, I can do like extremely long. I forgot the part of our goal is I have to make the advertisements. I need to do marketing. Forgot. Well, right now, let me take a break. I need to stretch. I need to stretch my legs before I say that I mute myself. Where is it? Okay, I'm back. I took a little break, like right now, of the big headphones, cause my head hurts. Anyway, I have the goal today to at least do 5 hours, since I have a longer time to be here working. Oh no, he froze again. Why is OBS trying to find me? Okay, I got my plans, but then OBS is trying to prove me wrong, so our goal is gonna be to at least survive OBS for at least 3 hours more. But if not, I'm okay with like one. Okay, I gonna be. So the thing with these ones that you wanna do it on Procreate, they have settings already. So in my case, I disappear them, but they are in the drawing guide. You can edit. I have isometric, and then you just can move it around for what is better for you. I have my little headphones on, so it feels weird for me to talk. Anyway, you can move in the way that feels good to you. In this case, we're just doing the base because I would like to do the inside. Need to Berita, stop talking so fast. I would like to do the inside. Um, I would like to do the inside of how the home's supposed to look, so then we can do it on 3D and try to move things around. If not, we're just gonna work with this, but it's because I want my starting screen to have the house, the cabin. So I'm gonna be working on that. For now, we started with like a base color. Now you can keep it like this and simple. But in my case, I'm gonna go doing the shading of the wood. So I'm like checking my battery. Okay, I'm gonna do the shading of the wood so I have something stronger to work with. At the same time, I'm gonna erase all the posters so then we can add them as extras later. Just mainly clean up that, and I'm gonna do my best to talk my thoughts. Okay, got it right. You can work on making the line art more clear. In my case, I like to paint in top and in top. So I don't really need to worry about the line work. So something I would recommend is that you can go the most wide with the colors. You make a clipping mask, like I did, and I'm just going wild. But then you can do a clipping so you know that it's not gonna be a mess to erase later. Always have a color palette, it will make things easier too. Like it's not registered as fast as I'm drawing. Like right now I'm not doing anything. I'm just drawing myself. So you can play with opacity. In my case, the brush I use already is by how hard I do it, so I'm not worried that much. Ah shit. I forgot I disconnected. Okay, good. So now we go. I like to play with the colors, so I will just work with a blending tool mainly. I, let me mute it right now. In my time I was stretching my legs. I gave my mom the things I wanted her to cut for my project, so she's just cutting them now. Okay, she stopped cutting, so I can go back to talking. Like I normally use the time to stretch to like do different things. Just went to like clean the toilet, give her the part she need to give her what she need to cut. Then with the cut part I need to mark so you can know where she have to connect them later. I'm very bad with tools. I have cut enough fingers to like not really try them yet. I have mini versions of them, so if I need to do little details, I can do them. But I'm not allowed to touch the big ones. Uh, yeah, it is connected again. I think I'm changing my mind about this being the last week. I think this may be the last day. Oh my fucking god. The thing is, I'm sure that maybe this is the thing that's making my OBS not work properly because every time there is an issue with this, the OBS falls too. Okay. So it's kinda working now. I can see just frozen. Okay. He went back to normal now. Okay. I like gonna wait a little more and then you have to go down to check the cutting parts. It's looking nice. Like having the entrance of light. I think it will hit this part, it will hit this. I need to have references. I'm not good enough at this to notes. Okay. Okay, I calm down. I found some references. I'm getting really rough with this because I don't know what I'm doing. Because I say I am a professional artist, not an illustrator. Okay, I'm trying. I just realized the carpet shouldn't be there too. Okay, this one is cute. Let's clip it. I don't know how professional it looks, but it's okay. I should search for more reference. More references. Okay, I'm gonna mix them. So now I'm gonna work in the details. I'm believing I can kind of keep it online. I need to check the reference. Okay, I see. Everything is one color, right? Yeah, I balance everything. Okay, I'm just trying to work right now on all the details that the original one have. So remember, this is a concept art, so it isn't gonna look perfect, clean, or as much as the original. It's just us actually playing with the color, making it fit better with a VTuber. At the same time, most of this was Dark Dragon making it by hand, so it's supposed to look like not perfect. It's supposed to look like someone actually made it. Why did it disconnect my face? It's hot. I'm thinking. I'm checking references because it's not looking like Something in my mind is telling me because this is a out part, it should be lighter. But the thing is that if you see in the reference, it's darker because it's a darker wood. But then again, my mind is being like, no, it should be lighter because it's oxide. Um, I don't want to make everything even darker because I think I may have to. Like, the thing like darker, lighter, like doesn't look right. Oh, like, you see, should I even go light, even lighter? It's like I see why it's the right option, but I don't. It doesn't feel right. So I'm checking more wood references. Yeah, I'm checking. It's just it's other things that it should be lighter. Hmm. Tell me so much issue. I was commenting on something. I'm very anxious on commenting or doing anything for life, like for just to express opinions. So I trying to be less, I guess. That's it. Hello. Sorry, I got a call. Okay, so I don't know because I keep getting reference saying they should be lighter. I think maybe not too light. Something like this. Something like this. And we can make an outline. Okay. Then we just gotta make an outline for most of this. Like, I don't know, it's still like... okay, I think now it feels more like the vibe. I'm stressing myself about things that are not important. Because they're important to me. So, mother called me to tell me that there is a snake in the garden, so I may need to go check that later. Mainly because we have dogs. So right now the dogs are sleeping inside the house. So there is no problem, but at some point they have to use the toilet. They like to run, so I have to go check if like the snake is still here and then probably take it out or something. Like she called me and I was like, okay. And then she told me like the thing that scares me was like it's a dog. So I was like, oh okay, so not me. Okay, we'll just get rid of it, I guess. Okay, does he have one in the bottom too? Oh yeah. Damn, this much of detail. I'm seeing this the same color as this thing. Annoys me a little bit. So I may need to... I was planning to just stay for a long stream, but given the circumstances, I may need to go down and then just work from downstairs. Which I have everything, like movable everything. The thing is that I don't have a movable mic. So we are limited from that part. I need to bring my whole mic stand if I wanted to stream downstairs. Which at some point I'm gonna have to go to more trip for the traveling merchant part. So I may need to check a way that I can stream while I'm not here. Here. Let's just drawing assistant on. No, the battery is dying again. Like Apple Pencil battery doesn't last that long when you are drawing. for too long. You get me? Like I don't get myself like. Yeah. Like I'm realizing right now that I may be committing the mistake of focusing only in one area. So when at least act like I care about the rest. Like even the thing existential crisis I having. I haven't even count the Lysors thing. And to be realistic, I'm very tired. One thing more and I quitting. You know, and with these vibes and anxiety, I have to go promote myself. I have been searching for places. I see a lot of artists who like a lot of YouTubers that promote themselves on Reddit. I low key very scared. But then other is like I don't know, like YouTubers choose like probably the worst platforms with Beyond. Like we have the Twitter or Reddit, and I'm scared of both. So I'll have to like check that. Next. Okay, it low-key does look better. I'm kinda pissed. I'm very pissed that it does. Okay. So I rested enough. I can change to a big headphone. Okay, so I'm surprised of like the things I have learned about what today. Mainly like now that we have the main base of that, we can remove this thing and let's try to blend these little things, cause let's try to get rid of a lot of things, cause I am expert on making a mess. Like in all references, these are all connected, right? So they should all be connected. Except for the ones that are not connected. I'm so smart. Okay, actually let's open the drawing thing again. Okay. Okay. It's okay. Let me fix something. Let me fix something, 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 something. Okay, 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 okay. Let's make a little line for this, because everything needs to be outlined. No reason in particular. I believe if everything kind of looks outlined, you will not see the mess. Okay, now that let's take a break from this thing and let's start right checking all these corners. Corner, 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 corner. No, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one. And then again. Erase, 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 erase. Okay. We can. Oh, yes, erase this dying. And then again, let's grab the. Is the same color this? No, this one is lighter. Make a little darker. Okay. Doing a system, and now you grab it from here and you go back, back, back. Here and back, back, back. Okay. So yeah, the most I clean it, the better it looks. I'm actually very impressed. I didn't thought at all that this was gonna work out. Mainly when I went so harsh with the sketches. Okay. Okay. Let's check this. Let's check this again. Okay, and let's cover this part too. Again, this will be easier if I don't paint the way I do. Okay, and then remove the assistant. Okay. Like, it's looking fine. Let me just do the little lines in this thing. It's like, oh, I forgot to cover this one. Again, it's the brush that you use, because in my case, the brush I'm using is like a pencil, so I have to pass it many times. I have more brushes, I just kinda like the look of this one. Okay. Okay, let's just clean some other things. Let's remove the assisted. Let's grab this, and this connection should not be covered. Okay, let's continue. This connection should not be covered, not or not. This neither. This doesn't too. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. Okay. Not. Nope. 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 No. Okay. I forgot this part. We should connect like this, so everything else should be erased. I'm just so in this part, so it's easier to me to put the line here, here. Okay, this shed line never existed. If you saw it, you were hallucinating. Okay. It looks good. My back hurts a lot, but it looks good. Then Dendron assistant again. Let's keep this one line up. Oh yay! Look at this. It's like this one. it should be all the way here. What the fuck are you doing? Ay, 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 ay. Okay. So far it looks cute. We need to add 2 layers of these things. Not this one. Should be purple. So let's click here. And let's go to the dragon palette. Let's use this purple. There you go. And now I think okay, this will be easier in the future. Then we need to have the posters and other things, but so far, wooden house looks good. Okay. Next time we're probably gonna check for a 3D app to do most of this. Because the one I have in the iPad, I don't wanna use it for here. So we're probably gonna use Blender. Okay. Okay, so we did the 3 hours. I am very sleepy. Sorry. Actually, we did how long? What? So it says that in 4 minutes we will do 4 hours. So no, we will do 3 hours. So we are waiting on that. Then I will go sleep. So let's focus on doing a little more of this before I go. Just like blending parts, blendy. Again, if you are not much like adding the little details or make it look rustical, you can change the different one. It will take like literally almost nothing. In this case, we're doing this to book more harp edges. So let's grab this white one and let's make it slightly higher. Okay. Okay, system. Okay, you wanna use this brush for most things, but then for the lines we're gonna have to use them. Because they're not coming out of perfect. Okay, assistant. I just realized I never presented myself, I think. So we will do it at the end for the outro. Okay, I thought everything fall in the back. No, my house on like the construction area thing. So anyway, seeing we are there. So hi, yeah, hola. I am Dark Dragon, traveling merchant. I actually do merchandise and I sell it, and I do products and I sell. Now, thank you to me for streaming again. Hopefully the whole week. But thank you anyone who's watching it. Thank you. I actually saw the views go up. It says that people is watching the videos, which really scared me. I normally started doing this because it was just me, myself, and I wasn't expecting anyone to be watching this. So now that like I think I saw the let me actually read it, like, cause I was in shock. I thought at some point that maybe it's me because I put the stream on the side so I can get like an idea of like that it's working and it's not shutting down or it's not disconnected. But I don't check my videos constantly, so I was in shock to see that like I have 102 views and like some videos have 9 views, and I was like, yeah, I don't think that may be me. And I started to seeing like at least 2 viewers in like I saw one before and I thought it was just me, but now it's saying like it's sometimes 1 to 2. I was like, oh, there is a second one. Well, cool. So I'm gonna keep trying harder. I trying to be entertaining. I think I was entertaining for the first hour and then I just went down. But yes, thank you a lot. I know for today I wasn't teaching or I wasn't really helpful in art. But if you decide to do anything of the things I explained, oh my god, they're destroying everything in the back. Okay. If you decide to do any art or anything, you can tag me and I will love to share. We love to check it. Because I actually enjoy seeing people art. I hope that whatever I do, if it's a tutorial online or anything, is really being helpful to anyone. So please do art, share your ideas, because when you do, the world becomes a more creative place. And even if you think that nobody cares about it, I do. So please, keep doing art. Okay. Thank you. Gracias. And ciao, ciao.